Hi sweet friends, and a welcome to my fall house tour. Start here in my entryway. I decorated this vintage side table using a variety of items, some pumpkins that I DIY'd, some vintage books, a Dollar Tree glass pumpkin, a blue threshold vase, using some Dollar Tree florals. Here on the armoire, I included this scarecrow hat that I created using a Dollar Tree products last year. And hanging here on the door is a cute little turkey that my mother made for me years ago, and I truly cherish it. So cute. She sewed it and then she quilted it using the sewing machine, and I just think it is so precious. Coming around the living room, I decorated this little area using a mismatch of different items, thrift store items, Dollar Tree items, that glass turkey, a pilgrim, a green vintage bowl, and I added some Dollar Tree florals, some Dollar Tree items. The ceramic pumpkin is from Target, and I added inside that a homemade pumpkin that I decorated last year, or DIY last year. This gnome pillow that I got online. I actually got a 4-pack of the pillows for like $5 or so, and then a Afghan. Here's my main living room area. In this area of the living room, I used this large flower vase that I picked up at Dirt Cheap. It is actually a threshold vase, and I used my Cricut to create the word flower on it. It is a Ray Dunn dupe and some orange roses that I got at 90% off at Hobby Lobby. Here is another one of those pillows that came in the 4-pack, and then some like kind of shawl. They're real thin. That is actually 2 of those little throw blankets that I got at the thrift store. A vintage orange pillar for a candle, but I chose to put some pumpkins there. Next, I will show y'all the decor that I put into the shelving unit. We'll start with the small turkey that matches the larger turkey there on my front door. Here is the reverse painted convex picture that I showed y'all in a recent thrift store haul, along with a pumpkin that I picked up at Hobby Lobby, a Dollar Tree sign, here on this shelf I did add a longer burger basket with Dollar Tree florals. It is a 1998 Hostess Appreciation basket. I did pick that up at the thrift store. Coming down, recently I hauled the Pokey Little Puppy and the Pumpkin Patch book. I have a wooden tray full of velvet pumpkins and acorns that I picked up at Hobby Lobby, and then a super cute little scarecrow bubblegum holder. I added some burlap flowers to a brass bowl. Here I have added a few pumpkins and gourds, 2 Dollar Tree fall items, a milk glass vase with some Dollar Tree florals, and another Dollar Tree it feels like almost cement, but I'm sure it's not, with the gold stem and a Hobby Lobby gourd or pumpkin. Last but not least, on my shelving unit, here on the top, I have a fall themed fan that I picked up in North Carolina last year. I do consider this little area my man section, and so I did put that up there on the top. The last area in my living room that I decorated was my television, and I included my collection of squirrels here by the TV. Placed them on a vintage book. I love squirrels. They are so fun to watch, and I just thought this was a great place to place them. And I am burning this Huntington Home pumpkin ginger snap candle that I picked up at Aldi's. And last but not least is this super cute pumpkin that I created using Dollar Tree items last year. I did add a few fall touches here in my bedroom as well. Here on the bed, I added 2 throw pillows. One was part of the set that I ordered online, a 4-pack, and the smaller pillow is a DIY using placemats from the Dollar Tree. I made that last year. I added a threshold mustard colored throw that I picked up at the thrift store. Here on my shelving is another DIY that I did last year using Dollar Tree products, which is this fall sign. I used some sticks for stems from the yard, some Dollar Tree ribbon, some cardstock, and I used my Cricut to create the lettering that says fall. A cute little mouse, vintage, and a gold pumpkin from the Dollar Tree. On my nightstand, I added this cute little Dollar Tree pumpkin topiary that I made last year. It is 3 Dollar Tree pumpkins and some Dollar Tree floral and ribbon. My dresser, I added a table runner that I picked up at Hobby Lobby, 90% off. I have a cable knit sweater DIY pumpkin, 2 vintage books, a glass white pumpkin vase with some Dollar Tree florals in it, a little vintage dish that I used to hold my rings, 2 wall arts that I picked up at the thrift store, the picture and the mustard colored wreath, and I am burning a Aldi's brand Huntington Home pumpkin cinnamon candle. Finish up the fall home tour here in the kitchen with a few touches. There I have a Dollar Tree thankful sign, a pumpkin from Hobby Lobby, a vintage butter dish, some fall paper plates, a real cute little cork pitcher back there, and a few items here on my condiment Lazy Susan. Dollar Tree napkins, Hobby Lobby pumpkin, a topiary that I made using Dollar Tree pumpkins. That is 3 pumpkins. I showed y'all one very similar to it in my bedroom tour, and a Fall Fever Dollar Tree craft that my granddaughter did. For my kitchen table, I went with simple I paired some placemats that I picked up at King Dollar with some Dollar Tree plates and some vintage plates. Used some Dollar Tree florals. The pumpkin wreath is actually from Dirt Cheap, but originally from Target. It is a wreath, but I've used it there in the center of my table. I've also added a few touches here on my coffee bar. I added some Starbucks mugs, some velvet pumpkins, a turkey that my mother made for me, and just a mixture of things there in that white planter. If you have enjoyed my fall home tour, please give my video a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, become part of my friends here on YouTube, and I will see each of you in my next video. Bye guys.